All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. And today we are diving deep into a single movie. This one caught my eye on Movie Ticket, and it is a 2024 Argentine comedy drama.
Ooh, Argentina.
Nice. Called The Man Who Loved UFOs.
Interesting title.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a really, really interesting film. Now, if you're new to the show, Movie Ticket is this really, really cool app that kind of gives us the down low
Okay.
on all these new releases, all these movies that are coming out that we
Yeah.
might find, interesting. And this one is really intriguing because it's a comedy drama, but it tackles media ethics and public perception.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all against the backdrop of a UFO sighting.
Really interesting combination.
It is. So if you like a good story with some real-world food for thought, you're going to want to stick around for this one.
I'm excited.
So this film, The Man Who Loved UFOs, actually premiered at the 72nd San Sebastian International Film Festival
Oh, okay.
before it even hit Netflix.
Yeah.
That's already kind of interesting.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah.
And the premise is really what drew me to it. So it follows this journalist and his cameraman,
Oh, okay.
and they head off to La Candelaria in Cordoba, Argentina,
Okay.
to cover this UFO sighting, right?
It seems like a pretty simple setup.
Yeah, like a classic kind of
Yeah,
like route.
classic kind of UFO story, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like with a UFO sighting especially,
Mm-hmm.
there's so much room for humor and satire when it comes to the media manipulation.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
Right.
how much of it is real? How much of it
Exactly.
are they hyping it up? Are they,
Yeah.
creating more than what's
They're
there?
making it bigger than it is.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens.
Oh, really?
So there's this journalist, José de Zer, and his cameraman, Chongo.
Okay.
And they actually manipulate the news to create a bigger story
Wow.
than it actually is.
So it's like meta in a way,
It is.
because they're kind of commenting on that while also doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? I mean, ethically, it's a sticky situation,
Yeah.
but I think it makes for a really interesting commentary on, how
Yeah.
we consume information and how it's presented.
Yeah, actually. And the film does such a good job at highlighting this, ethical dilemma, right?
Right.
Like, is it okay to bend the truth, even if it means getting a bigger audience?
Yeah. And, it really makes you think about
Yeah.
how information is presented in the modern age anyway. Like
Yeah.
how much,
Especially with social media.
social media. Yeah.
It's,
It's crazy.
yeah. And the review on Movie Ticket, they were raving about Leonardo Sbaraglia's performance as Jose.
Oh, yeah. He's a great actor.
They said that he really captured like the ambition of a journalist,
Yeah.
but also the moral conflict of somebody who's bending the truth, right?
Like the internal struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got Sergio Prina as Chango, and they make a really good team.
It sounds like a great cast.
It is.
Yeah.
Movie Ticket gave it a really enthusiastic recommendation, saying that it blends comedy
Yeah.
with these really important real-world themes.
Yeah. And I think the comedy is probably what makes it so effective
Yeah.
because you can kind of sneak in
Yeah.
that critique of media while people are laughing and enjoying themselves.
Yeah, you're more receptive to it, I think.
Yeah. It's,
when we're laughing.
it's
but-
disarming.
Yeah. So I got to ask, after hearing all of this, how do you approach news and media coverage, knowing that information can be manipulated, especially with something like a UFO sighting?
I think for me, it's all about being aware, like
Yeah.
knowing that it's possible,
Yes.
and then kind of approaching everything with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Yes. Question everything.
Yeah.
Consider the motives.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, why are they presenting this
Yeah.
in this way?
Exactly.
What's the angle?
Yeah. It makes you think, right?
It really does.
Like, is there an agenda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I think everyone should check out The Man Who Loved UFOs. It's streaming now on Netflix. It's definitely worth adding to your watch list. I think it'll spark some really interesting conversations.
Definitely.
And maybe even some healthy skepticism the next time you see a breaking news headline.
I love it.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for this deep dive. But we'll see you all next time
Awesome.
for another deep dive into something else.
Looking forward to it.
See ya.
Bye.